Live from Pix Plaza on 42nd Street. It's the Pix 11 News at 5.
New Jersey's Attorney General announcing today the takedown of one of the largest auto theft rings in state history. Thank you for staying with us here at 5. I'm Erin LeBeau.
I'm Candace Gibson. So the thieves swiped cars from all over the state and then sent them to West Africa. Pix 11's Katie Corrado joining us live from West Caldwell, one of the areas that was hit hard, to explain why this connection. Katie.
Candace, Attorney General Matthew Platkin says a 7 Series BMW was stolen from Forest Avenue, where we are right now, and then shipped overseas. It was one of 43 cars that was stolen and then sent to Africa.
It's scary to know that something this big is happening literally, feet away from you.
Forest Avenue in West Caldwell is not the street neighbors thought an international car theft ring would target, but they did.
It's outrageous. I feel very comfortable in this town, and I think a lot of people do. So when something like that happens, it's like a shock to everybody.
The Attorney General's office says the theft ring stole 43 high-end luxury vehicles across 5 New Jersey counties between July 2024 and this month. The cars were then stored in 2 parking garages in the Bronx before being put on container ships in Staten Island and Elizabeth and shipped off to West Africa.
The method of stealing cars in this case usually involved the crew members breaking into a residence to steal the key fob of the owner's high-end vehicle. Sometimes these break-ins occurred when the owners were home and asleep.
Neighbor Pam Donovan also happens to be in the business of importing and exporting cars and understands how easily something can make it through the ports.
They take the VIN numbers off, they misdeclare the cargo as something else, and off the car, container goes, and that's the end
of the ports.
They take the VIN number.
Donovan also happens to be in the business of importing and exporting cars and understands how easily
the owner's high-end vehicle. Sometimes these break-ins occurred when the owners were home and asleep.
Neighbor Pam Donovan also happens to be in the business of importing and exporting cars and understands how easily something can make it through the ports.
They take the VIN numbers off, they misdeclare the cargo as something else, and off the car, container goes, and that's the end of that, and that's how it moves so quickly. It happens that fast.
AG Matthew Platkin says the investigation utilized every piece of technology possible to track down the thieves.
Automated license plate reader technology is critical to be able to track stolen vehicles and their movements. We use surveillance, we use GPS, we use search warrants on phones.
11 people, including 1 juvenile, are now facing charges. The 2 ringleaders remain unidentified, but the state is confident they will get them.
I'd suggest that they not sleep well at night because we're going to catch them real soon.
The defendants are all charged with first-degree racketeering, which carries a sentence of 10 to 20 years in state prison and fines up to $500,000. They are expected to be arraigned in a Bronx courthouse on Tuesday. Reporting live in West Orange, New Jersey, I'm Katie Corrado, Pix 11 News.
All right, thank you, Katie. Well, a federal judge has rejected